Then, on June 9th, 2024, I saw The Beach Bum, the last film on streaming by Harmony Korine, with Matthew McConaughey and Snoop Dogg and Zac Efron. Zac Efron and I think that's it. There was like one more. What? The guy who was in Bad Boys was in that, and Jimmy Buffett as well. Okay, so The Beach Bum. That's another favorite. I think that might be right after Mr. Lonely. It was my second favorite. Because this was also, it was really, really good. It's about Matthew McConaughey plays Moondog, who's just like, he's super rich, and it's at the point where he really has no obligation to be like a part of society. And so just stuff goes on, and then he's partying. He goes home at one point, but his wife dies, and it turns out that she was the one who was actually rich. And then in her will, it says Moondog must finish writing his book if he wants to get her part of the will. And then so it's just him just going around and doing stuff. I find it interesting. This movie reminded me a lot of The Big Lebowski, kind of, in the way of just this. It's really just random, like random shit happens. Oh, Jonah Hill's in this movie also, and he's skinny in this movie because it's more recent. I don't know, just random stuff happens, but it was a really great time. It didn't feel like it was trying to push too much like insane symbolism with nothing behind it. Oh my gosh, I forgot to color in this part. It was just a really fun time. I felt very immersed. I genuinely, when the wife died, I like started tearing up, honestly, as well as when Moondog finishes his book and he wins the Pulitzer Prize. I was clapping. I was proud of him. And the ending was awesome. It just felt like a really, really fun time. This is supposed to be Zac Efron's character. This movie was similarly another about hedonism, and it felt like a really nice wrap up towards like that and Spring Breakers and Beach Bum. In just the different ways of feeling of hedonism and bringing the most joy to your life through different methods, kind of, and different experiences and perspectives. In one scene in the movie, Moondog literally gives like an extremely similar monologue to one that one of the trash humpers gave about like not really understanding normal society in the way that they don't just prioritize happiness over like the real world. Also, I found this movie very similar to Naked Lunch, honestly, which surprised me. That's another movie that, like, I feel like this movie similarly tricks you into thinking there's a plot when there's none. But I found it very similar to Naked Lunch in the way that obviously there's a typewriter and he's a writer, but there's a lot of drugs and a lot of sex and in the movie, and also the book that gets published at the end of the movie is the same name as the movie. Like in The Beach Bum, when he finishes his book, he titles it The Beach Bum. Same with Naked Lunch, Bill titles it Naked Lunch.
Get your book together.
Yeah, I've sent sections of it to my publisher and they're interested. All you gotta do is finish it, man.
You've already done the hard part.
My book?
Yeah, the one you've been calling Naked Lunch.
But, I feel like similar a little bit. I saw somewhere online that The Beach Bum was inspired by the movie Scarecrow, which I should try to watch. Al Pacino's in that. But yeah, that's why I drew this. Write your book, similar to Kill Your Wife.